These boats are clearly the best sea boats of any of the power boats that are built. The Wilbur's got a reputation for being strong, solid, sea kindly, and of course the craftsmanship from the group here, it's a custom boat, they'll do anything you want.
There's a way of building a boat. It's never looked at that we can do it for less money if we do it a particular way. It always has to be done correctly and with the proper materials, as well as nothing but the finest of craftsmanship. I think the thing that really impresses us with a Wilbur is how we could sit down and problem solve, and how they pay attention to every little detail.
When you're building the boat and you ask a question, or they say, oh, maybe you should have such and such on here, and we debate and say, do we really want that on here? Sometimes it would be something that was going to be fairly costly. We'd say, I don't know, and they'd say, well, it's a good idea. And every time we've said yes to that, they've always proven to be right. Whatever it was, they were right. It should have been on the boat. Had it not been on the boat, probably would have been very sorry. So I just think it's that kind of trust thing that makes you say, oh, I'd never have anybody else finish the boat.
It's really the quality of the workmanship in what they do. It's the people. But I learned years ago, my father told me, you get what you pay for. And it's the truth, and you get more than you pay for here.
From a carpenter standpoint, all the wood joinery and everything, my boat is 20 years old and all the joints are still tight. Nothing's loose, nothing's, fallen off, nothing has come apart. All the craftsmanship that they put in 20 years ago is still there.
I think it's strictly the quality of workmanship. Every detail is taken care of properly. There isn't anything that's overlooked.
They're all unique, but they all have their own little personal touch that the customer has asked for, that they've been able to accommodate that. Whereas if you're going to a production type boat, this is the way it is, right? This is the way we build it. We can't do it any other way. On a Wilbur type boat, you want that, we'll do it.
We'd never think of letting anybody finish a boat for us but the Wilburs, ever. What can I say? We love everything they do. We think they do it well. We love coming up here to watch it. We love Southwest Harbor. We'd come more often probably in the boat if we could, but we're too far away.
I tell people that ask me, if I were to buy a power boat at this stage in my life at 60 and driving boats for 40 years and having driven several hundred boats, freelancing and all that, I would only buy a Maine Built.
We put it in end of April. We don't take it out till after the 1st of December, and we always spend one last overnight in some great little harbor near home that we're the only ones there. And it gets dark fairly early, and we say, aren't we lucky we're the only ones here?
No doubts that when you go out in a Wilbur, you will return.